exactly what they expected when the season started. They knew they had to go to the transfer portal, and the quarterback they got has lived up to every expectation. He has shown great leadership, composure, and poise in every moment. But not only that, he has really shown that he can get it done on the field. Late in this season, he's taking them to where they thought they could go. But he has got to get off to a quick start here today to keep that momentum going. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Nittany Lions ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Golden Gophers offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. Guys, the last time these two old foes met, it finished in a one-possession game.
It is so much fun. There's so much hype. They don't like each other. The rivalry really, really matters. And, Jesse, when it's closer games, it's even more fun, like the last throwdown they had. Expect more of that today.
Yeah, you just know this game is going to be emotional. And I think a big part of it is which of these two teams can handle that emotion. I agree. I think we're expecting this one to go right down to the wire, just like the last time these two teams played.
Drops back. It's Lindsey. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Quick give. It's Turner. Bring him down.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. On the return. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Nittany Lions offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Big, talented, and dangerous, and Benjamin Bramer fits the bill. And what a luxury it is to have a weapon like this at tight end. He is a big play that can happen at any moment.
And, guys, we just know, and we kind of laugh about it. When we talk about this team, you know you're going to get a tight end. Like, you just know you're going to get a big, strong, athletic guy in matchups. It was no different watching tape this week. In this offense, they found a great one, not surprisingly, Palmer, because it seems like they do it every single year.
And on offense, they're smart, right? I mean, it goes through the tight end. In the passing attack, that's oftentimes where the quarterback's going to be looking first, and we see that all the time. And so it's no surprise they've been able to reload this position and stock it up. You're going to see multiple tight ends in formations today, and they are going to attack this defense vertically down the field, throwing to what has always been their best position group.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. The run inside. It's Wallace. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The short hands, it's Peoples. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Caught. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Changing the routes with his receivers. To the air, it's Beck. Oh, pressure's coming. Makes the grab. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And that's a nice job by the offense, man. I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Snapped it in the shotgun. Under pressure. There he goes. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Wallace. Into the end zone. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Turner. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33. The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Golden Gophers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Hits inside. It's Turner. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Golden Gophers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Open on the left side, it's Smith. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Selling the fake. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air. It's Lindsey. Throws to the wideout. Left side is Tracy. Makes the catch and he's free. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Turner. And he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
They'll run for it. It's Peoples. The defense there to make the stop, and he barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. A strike downfield. Still running at the 40. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. They think there's room to run to the right here. Oh, and that's just like a penalty. They get in the backfield and knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Dropping back, it's Beck. Makes a catch. Open space at the 25. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on 3rd down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Out wide left, it's Turner. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. 2nd and long here. Now hits it, it's Turner. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Lindsey. Looking left. Makes the catch. It's Tracy. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Gophers will have it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Wide open downfield. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone. A gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. The give to the back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Stopped short of the 1st down marker, and now they might have to settle for the field goal and maybe tie the game going into the half. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Snapped on 4th down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. On the run, it's Wallace. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Look out! They get to him as he throws. He's lucky that was a linebacker, not great hands. It's incomplete. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They're all over him. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run to the left. Here's a little room there. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working, so this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first. Left side is Wallace. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. On play action. Buying time to his right. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Hey, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 78 yards down the field. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hayes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Sets his feet. It's Lindsey. Out wide left, it's Tracy. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. And with time running out here in the second quarter, they'll just take a knee. Down on the scoreboard, they'll try to regroup in the locker room at halftime. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the number 8 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. And it's the Razorbacks sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Penn State head coach coming out of the locker room. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. Second down, gonna throw it. Finds his big tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
the defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Straight ahead, it's Peoples. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Cuts it upfield. It's Hansen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Now they'll try the right side. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Keeping his eyes downfield. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
From the gun, it's Martin. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, here's Peoples. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker from the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Left side is Turner. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's 1st down. Finds his man. It's Helms.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
They put the brakes on it. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He What a play to come up with the interception. Finds a crease. It's Martin. Enough to move the chains. Breaks into the open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Penn State! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Now, and the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the two-point try. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Sells to run, looking to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Helms. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Long way to go on second down. The snap sets up the throw. Caught. It's a fumble on the play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And I'm not going to say this one's over, man, but once you start to get in the third quarter and you've built this big of a deficit, every possession means so much, and you can't give them away, and they do. And they give it away with the fumble, and now they're going to really need this defense to bail them out, to make some plays, to force a turnover, maybe even score because they've built a good deficit.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Stepping to the right. He'll get rid of it. And he gets rid of it.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He's got an open man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Here's a gift to Peoples. Pass to 6. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
The give as they work on that clock. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a 1st down.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean? That means you're getting first downs, running the clock, and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
Runs through a tackle. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now they're going to throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him.
Touchdown, Penn State! And the route is on. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Just blinding speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
Nowhere to go. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. Handoff again. Can't get him to the ground. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. And the Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Using his legs, it's Wallace.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Turning it on. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Stopped right there.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Ready? 22. Ready, go. Running inside. It's Martin. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the